We're putting on an exhibition at Chetham's Library called Stories of Change, 70 Years of the NHS, which has been curated by students at the University of Manchester on the Art Gallery Museum Studies MA, and we've been helped by the NHS at 70 scheme, and also the objects have been donated to us by the Museum of Medicine and Health. Getting everyone to coordinate at the beginning was quite difficult, but once you actually get into the space and then everyone's setting up, you realise that it's not 6 separate exhibitions, it's all one big collective effort. As a course, it's meant to give you a taste to what it's like to put an exhibition on in the real world, and it's been really hands-on, very practical.
Is it alright with the labels, do you think?
Yeah, I like it with the labels, it looks good. Like we've been doing it for years.
Initially, we all went with our own ideas in regards to how we wanted stuff to look and how we were going to write object labels, but then everything you're doing has to be directly linked to theory. So then you have to go back and consider, like, oh, why did I do this? And you look at like who's written about this and who will support, say, writing object labels in a more approachable and friendly manner. And as it's developed, we've definitely been more aware of how theory can help us, rather than us just sort of steaming ahead with what we think looks good or doesn't look good.
Just having that on its own, you can't really read that unless you get up really close, and it's really small, so these look really big. And it's not like an infographic on its own. So it's like, why is there?
I think it shows this is child size.
Around the exhibition, we've got people doing touching and talking of objects. We've got a big projection regarding Ancoats Hospital.
Look at the fact that they've all got people connected to them.
And then also how the NHS might look in 70 years and how it's changed over time.
Yeah.
For being a vet nurse, we did the first year till we were 17, we did the various departments.
I love this, and the fact you can pull the drawer out and you can actually hear somebody speaking about it. I think it's a brilliant idea, absolutely brilliant idea. And it's a really good exhibition.
I think we've done an excellent job in terms of the way they've presented the exhibition, both with sound, audio, visual, as well as tactile objects. From an access point of view, I think they've done an excellent job, and the interpretation is very accessible. It's very personal story-led, so the fact that they've tied it very much into the personal experience, the personal story that everybody can empathise and identify with, I think they've done a really good job.
You never think of the children having to go through this, do you?
Exactly.
Like the chemotherapy and things, and how you've got to coax them into.
That's what we kind of wanted to focus on, that these children, they are poorly, but they're still children.
Yeah.
And if they're in, quite a lot of people end up in the hospital throughout their earliest years, and like if they've not got people like this and the chance to be children, then that's their childhood.
And you don't think about it because you just presume.
Precisely. You just assume that people will automatically think of that.
This is the first exhibition that I've ever put on. I think it is really good practical experience, and it's given me a really good skills base to take forward in my course and then in my future career as well.